Hello everyone, my name is PJ and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy III on the Famicom, Part 8. Okay, so remember how I said before that I was going to buy Phoenix Downs? Turns out they can't be bought. Some bosses will drop them, but other than that you can only get them in treasure chests. In the DS version, you could steal them from a particular enemy, but not in this game. Not in the original, so Phoenix Downs are finite. Luckily there's a lot of them, and hopefully soon we'll be getting the Raise spell, or the Life spell, whatever it's called in this version. So, you'll notice that I changed my main character's class. He's a Viking now, and that somehow changed his race to Dwarf and gave him a luxurious beard. Everyone's level 23 now. I changed everybody to black belts between episodes while I was leveling them, so they all have a few more hit points than they did before. Yeah, I bought Muji 2 of these. Yes, they are lightning elemental, but as it turns out, most of the enemies in this game that resist lightning specifically were in Goldor's mansion, which we're done with. So that's cool, right? You know, I just noticed, why does it say :1 next to the weapons? Is that just there in case you have arrows? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so, last time, pretty much all we did was truck through Goldor's mansion. It's all I could do, because a disgusting percentage of the episode, of the footage anyway, I cut a lot of it out, was just me being stuck in a perpetual limbo of confusion. But today, we have our airship back, and we have a whole new planet to explore. There's lots of places that we can go now. Don't know if I'm gonna go to some of them right away, but here's another place that we can't go yet. We'll need to be able to cross mountain ranges in order to get through that area. Feels like there's something more to this lake, but I don't think there is. What's up here? Oh yeah, these are the gates that lead to the final dungeon. If you try to pass between them, you'll get an instant game over. You need all 4 fangs in order to go up there. So we'll need to wait until we've done that. But I wonder if we can get a glimpse of it from the outside. It doesn't look like it. We were able to see the top of it before, when the world was flooded. Yeah, but let's see, today there are a couple of villages that I want to try and find before I move on with the main story. Okay, see this fortress here? This huge city completely walled off? Do not fly into it. Do not fly into it unless you are prepared to be stuck there for a while. Let's see, there are some other places to visit. Pretty sure there's a town up here. Yes, right here. Right here. Okay. Now, what's this town called? I forget. Repleto. Does this song sound familiar? Unless you're a fan of .hack sign, it probably doesn't. Here, let me play the songs back to back so that you can see, okay? Final Fantasy III. .hack sign. Final Fantasy III. .hack sign. Now here's them both together. Why is nobody talking about this? They're practically the same song. I have looked. Nobody else has mentioned this. I think I'm the only one, at least that I can find, who's ever made this connection. And every time I post about it on a video, strangely, that video disappears. I don't know what the explanation is. I don't want to jump to any conclusions or anything, but it's definitely a mystery. And if this video gets taken down just because I mentioned it, then, oh boy, we're gonna have a conspiracy on our hands. Anyway, this is Repleto, village of bards? I think it's bards? Yeah. There was once a great magus called Noah. He was a powerful magician. Noah. When it comes to dealing damage, summoned entities can bypass barrier shift. Okay. One of Noah's apprentices is said to guard the world of Dream, sleeping in eternal sleep somewhere in the fjords to the south. Is this the village of bards or is it the village of evokers? It's evokers. I'm not that good at summoning. Yeah! There's a chocobo. Oh no, chocobo again? What am I doing wrong? You're casting the chocobo spell, that's what you're doing. According to legend, both Leviathan and Bahamut were sealed away by the great Noah himself. Bahamut doesn't seem very sealed away to me. Anyway, here they probably just sell summons. Now, summon spells are weird in this game in that they're not named after the creatures that they summon. Like, this one isn't called Chocobo, for example. It's just called Escape, because it's the name of the spell. You cast Escape, and it summons a Chocobo who can do one of 2 or 3 different things. This one is Shiva, this one is Ramu, this one is Ifrit. This one... I don't remember what that one is. It's not Odin, it's not Leviathan, and it's not Bahamut. Which one is that? Give me a second, I totally forgot which one this is. Okay, it must be Titan. Has to be Titan, can't be anything else. Yeah, so there's only the 8 summons in this game. Come on, out of the way. I want to talk to the Golgan. That's a Golgan, right? He looks like one. Move. Phoenix down. Oh god, I can't talk to him like this. Ah, god damn it. Okay. The great magus Noah once lived in the Dog continent, but he passed away long ago. Dog continent? That tells me nothing. Can I go into this building? I just climbed the tree. And fell into the chimney. I don't remember this. Huh. Whoa. Trippy. This is just between you and me, but rumor has it that there is a hidden cave underneath the island shaped like a triangle. What's the big deal? Well, that cave is said to be filled with treasure. Yes, and that's probably one of the places we'll be visiting today. I want this old man to get out of the way, because I want to see if there's anything on the far right. Come on. No. No. Left. There we go. Nope, nothing over here. Okay. Oh no. Okay, good. Entities called forth by summoners are more powerful than the ones called by evokers. Yep. It is said that the great magus Noah was able to summon Leviathan and even Bahamut. So, he was a sage. Elixir and Turtle Shell. Turtle Shell, I believe, is an item that casts Protect. Or maybe Shell? Maybe probably make more sense if you cast Shell. Okay, so can I go in here now? Yeah, here we go. I am a goblin. Someone is calling for the darkness to overflow in this world. The same thing happened before, only with light in ancient times. Whoever is calling for the darkness does not seem to know one thing, that an artificial imbalance between the worlds of light and darkness will destroy them both. Yeah, so basically, if either light or darkness becomes more powerful than the other, then both worlds get destroyed. So you can never have a world that is completely devoid of either. But that's a very Japanese storytelling kind of thing, though, having a balance between things all the time. Yeah, but this cave, this is the first cave that you will visit where that glitch I mentioned last episode will occur. So, before you go in there, make sure that you're damn well prepared. Okay, now there is another cave that I need to find. Not another cave, another town. I think it's on an island. Yep, right here. Easy. Duster. Yeah, this is the village of bards. The Dog Continent is to the southeast of here, but its entrance is protected by a great wind that blows away anything that comes near. Okay. Yeah, we were there before. I showed you the canyon. Anything in the grass? Anything at all? Oh, earth drum. Okay. Fitting that I would find an instrument here. Please listen to my song. Lord Bahamut, the greatest drake of all, awaits a champion before to fall. His power yours alone to call. Basically just telling us that eventually we'll be able to summon Bahamut too. Oh, this place has bards and geomancers? Okay. Geomancy is a difficult art to master, but once you do it, its effects can be devastating. It goes into what I was saying before, like, you might go into an area, and yeah, you can cast the same spell over and over and over again for free, infinitely, but if it's a useless spell, then it's not going to do you much good. You need to really know what you're doing. Geomancers harness the power of nature itself and use terrain to create magic-like effects in various attacks. Do you have different songs to sing? In ancient times, man's greatest wonder was to harness light. What a blunder! Its newfound induction led man to destruction, and mortals wound up 6 feet under. And yet with the world in distress, four hailed from the world of darkness. The light they did track down, and thus brought the smack down. Thus banishing man's foolishness. That was horrible. Please, write out the smackdown part. Leviathan, the great shade of the lake. Okay, I figured as much. That shadowy thing in the lake in the floating continent. Leviathan. Bides his time for a day he would break, the chains o'er his darkness and then awake. Wow. Oh, okay. Chocobo theme. I think each bard might have something different to sing about each summon. Please listen to my song. Odin supreme, the knight among knights, fearing his own power, he sealed his blight, forever in slumber, waiting for the light. And you. The sound when you get items. What? Okay, that's a little fourth wall breaking. There are swords forged of darkness itself, known as dark blades. I'm searching for them. Yeah, those are the weapons that magic knights need to use to prevent enemies from dividing. I heard that Saronia has the fastest airship known to man. Oh, really? I wonder if we'll get it. Okay, so what do they sell here? Were there no shops in the other town? Did I not go into any of them? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to double check. Gaia vest, bard vest, feather hat, and rune gloves. Let's see. Rune gloves, well those two can equip them. But I'm pretty sure there's another kind of glove that I want. That's in the other town that how did I forget to check the equipment shops? Anyway, weapons. Diamond Bell and Madura? I don't know. Yeah, this is a weapon for bards and this is a weapon for geomancers. Geomancers use bells. Not 100% certain why. Checking the grass. Like a fucking lawnmower. Earth drum. Okay, so is that all there is? I should probably go into the inn and see what they have for sale here. Same stuff as always. I did go back to the floating continent and I bought like over 90 regular potions. So I have those on me now. Okay, so I can't believe I had to do this, but let's go back to Repleto and see what they had to sell, because I can't believe I didn't check. Oh, this place sells auto shrooms. Cool. I'm gonna buy 10 of those. Now I won't have to worry about saving MP for teleport. This place does have equipment shops, doesn't it? Okay, well I guess there were no equipment shops here. It's odd because I thought I heard that there was a place that sold confusion-resistant equipment. And I was going to get some, but I guess I was mistaken. Okay, well, that's taken care of. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to try and find this one island. Hopefully I can find it easily. Yeah, this is where, yeah, Amur is. And there's Goldor Mansion up there. Should be an island like right around here-ish somewhere. Let me cast a sight spell real quick, or just use a gnome bread. Okay, so is that the floating continent? Oh yeah, see, right down there, you can see the crystal tower actually shaped like the crystal tower down there, glowing. Yeah, but I think up there is the floating continent. I don't need to go there. But the island that I'm looking for is this triangle one shape that they mentioned. Triangle-shaped island that they mentioned in the one town. Eventually we're gonna get the ability to go underwater, and there'll be a hidden dungeon under there. For the time being though, just remember that it's here. Just remember that it exists. Other than that, there's nothing else that we can do until we get other vehicles. The only thing left to do is to go to Saronia. And once we go here, we're not going to be able to come back, so I'm thinking I should make a second save. I'm just going to land right here, and then a regular save. There we go. Now, you'll notice that there is no entrance for you to walk into. It seems the only place you can actually... The only way you can actually enter the town is to fly into it. But as soon as you do... Oh. No? I can land anywhere? Or can I? Can I land in this water? No. Okay, well what happens if I try and fly into here? Yep, there we go. They start shooting cannonballs at us and we get blown out of the sky. There goes our airship. Gone forever. What the hell is going on here? Looks like a shit ton of pink knights are fighting a shit ton of green knights. They've got horses and cannons. Why must we fight amongst ourselves? Why must we fight against friends? Oh, so they're being forced to do this. Attack! We have no choice but to fight. If we lose, we'll be executed. Well, let's go see the king or whatever and see if they have any explanation for this. You're not allowed to enter this castle. Leave immediately. His Majesty declared that no one is to enter the walls of Castle Saronia. His Majesty... oh, same thing. Okay, so did they intentionally shoot us down, or... No, okay, that's a weird place to start. Did they intentionally shoot us down, or did we just get caught in the crossfire of their little war? But this is kind of a weird place, isn't it? It's like, there's parks, I'm guessing. I think you can run into random encounters there. But this city is divided into 5 major sections. Each one is actually its own town map. Northwest, southwest, northeast, and southeast, and then there's also the castle itself, of course. So let's visit each town one at a time. Northwestern Savonia. A long time ago, there was a tunnel under Castle Savonia that goes all the way out to the sea. The tunnel is closed in the castle's end, but you might still be able to enter from the ocean. That's another hint of underwater places we can visit later. You don't sell anything special. Most of this episode is just going to be exploring towns, by the way. Did I mention that? Okay. The gate is sealed. Why is the magic shop closed? Come on. This building here is the Great Library of Savonia, but it's closed now. You'll find a copy of every book ever written in the Great Library of Savonia. Every book. Huh. It is said that the Dragoons are the only ones that have defeated the avian Lord Garuda. So, that's a hint. You need Dragoons to beat Garuda. Whoever Garuda is. Shoo! Go away! The library is closed. Okay, out of the way, lady. Thank you. Okay, Southwestern Savonia. The king won't listen to anyone. Anyone who tries to advise him gets killed on the spot. Jeez. Savonia is comprised of 4 districts. Yep. I am a researcher of chocobos. I discovered the means to call Fat Chocobo. Took you this long? Took me pretty damn long too. Here, let me demonstrate. Fat Chocobo, up here! Oh, cool. I get free Fat Chocobo. Don't have to use Crystal Greens or anything. It's probably because you're stuck here, and if you happen to be out of money and can't afford greens, then, you know. I don't have anything new to give you except maybe this stuff. Yeah. I also bought a few more magic keys. I can't imagine I'll end up using them all by the end of the game, but I have them. You already summoned the Fat Chocobo. Okay. Oh, what's this? Wow. Crystal Greens? Oh my god, no. No. Are you kidding me? The king divided Savonia's army into 2, making them fight each other. Why? All shops have been closed by royal decree, but there is a weapon shop ignoring the king's orders. I've seen it. The king's aide's shadow. It was shaped like a giant bird. So the king has an aide whose shadow is shaped like a giant bird. It looked like that fiend Garuda. So that's your hint that the aide is probably secretly Garuda. Gate is sealed. I can't use the magic key on that. No, probably not. There's an old man just in the middle of town. Someone should probably rescue him. Revivification. Oh, where in the world is Prince Alice? 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 Is it Alice? I always said Alice for some reason, even though it makes him sound like he has a girl's name. Okay. I'm pretty sure those are all just normal toads. Where in the world is Prince Alice? Don't know, dude. Is there anything to find in this river? Or is it just another way to get around town? That lad who walked into the tavern earlier, he looked very much like the Prince Heir. What? What'd you say? That just vanished. Right here, he went into this tavern here. Okay. That must be an exit. Okay, let's go into the tavern. Hey, get a load of this. This boy thinks he's the Prince Heir. What's wrong, little Princey Boo? Let's give you some special treatment. Hey, quit messing with him! What? You want us to stop? Then make us! Gold Knights? What? They're knights? I thought they were thugs. If it were me, I would have used the Berserker Sprite. But why the hell did we get back attacked? We confronted them. Anyway, one thing I never actually pointed out last video when I was going over the jobs was, the Black Belt's boost ability. Basically, you use this and it doubles the strength of your next attack. You can stack too. If you use it twice, it'll triple the strength of your next attack. But if you try to use it thrice, then you saved up too much power and it explodes in your face and you take damage. It's kind of weird like that. But yeah, he shouldn't need to use it. Okay, maybe I should switch everyone's rows. They're gonna keep missing. Yeah, and when you switch a character's row, it's permanent, so remember to change it in the menu when you're done. Yeah, these are the gold enemies that appeared in Goldor's mansion, so they're resistant to the lightning element of Muchi's weapons. So Melfi is pretty much carrying this whole fight. I could use some spells on them, I guess, but they're weak enough that I don't really think I have to. I also finally decided to upgrade J. Bowie's daggers to Mithril knives, because I never actually did that while I was in the Floating Continent. Why can't I see them? Why does that keep happening? Ouch! No more! We yield! Please forgive us! I am Alice, son of King Gorn and rightful heir to the throne of Saronia. Thank you for your help, brave ones. So, what's the deal with Saronia right now? My father, the king, he suddenly ordered our soldiers to fight amongst themselves. I tried to stop him, but not only did he refuse to listen to me, but he threw me out of the castle. Adventurers, I must ask for your help. I need to get back into the castle and convince my father to cease this nonsense. Understood. Let us help. Thank you. Prince Alice has joined the party. Please forgive us. And that's all they say. Now, if we talk to him, what does he say? My father has changed. He is doing horrible things. What happened to him? I've been banished from the castle. My father told me to never return. Okay. Well, now that Alice is with us, we can't dash anymore, so that kinda sucks. Now, I'm wondering if they'll let us into the castle now that Alice is with us, but we're not even close to done exploring the city. Southeastern Saronia. Saronia will burn itself to the ground if this war lasts any longer. I heard that Prince Alice was expelled from the castle. He's right here, dude. The tower in the middle of this district is called the Dragon Spire. The Dragoons' greatest treasure is fabled to be kept at the top. We'll have to explore that before confronting the King's Advisor. You're going to climb the Dragon Spire? Are you mad? That place is crawling with monsters. I'm not afraid. I think this is it right here, actually. We'll go there later. Come on! Are you serious? It is said that the Dragoons are the only ones that have yeah, I've already heard that from someone else. Come on. There are chocobos in the water. Gotcha, chocobo. What the... What? What's the point? I can't leave the city with it. Okay. Now, didn't somebody say that there was a single weapon shop that was disobeying the king's orders? So where is it? Well, there's still one more sector to check. Wonder if random encounters even can appear in the city, because I've yet to run into one. Here's another inn. I doubt you sell anything different. Not really. Now let's walk around as someone else for a while. I'm getting tired of looking at that beard. At J. Bowie. The island toward the south is called Duster, home of the bards and geomancers. His Majesty declared that no one is to enter the walls of Castle Saronia. H? Okay. The king divided... yeah, a lot of people just say the same stuff a lot, don't they? Yeah, you said the same thing. Same thing. Oh, here we go. This must be the open weapon shop. Yeah, they sell spears, which are dragoon weapons. But we shouldn't need to buy any right away, because I think we'll find 4 full sets of dragoon stuff in the Dragon Spire. And we'll need them. Okay, that's locked. There are quite a few magic shops in this town, and I really want them to be open. Because I don't have a lot of spells. A second weapon shop? I guess that's all the non-dragoon stuff. This game is actually pretty good at funneling you towards certain strategies. Like, hey, you can't leave this city now. This is the only weapon shop there is, and it's only dragoon stuff. Get the picture? Yeah, that one's locked as well. Okay, so, back to the Dragon Spire. It's time to take that place on. Oh yeah, I never showed off Olis's, menu sprite. Look at him. Crown is too big for his head. Oh, here we go. Dungeon time. Now can I? Yes, I can. But is there... oh, okay. What am I accomplishing here, exactly? Oh, another set of stairs. Huh. Interesting. I didn't look at any maps of this place either. Needle Monkey? What? Okay, I forgot to change their rows. Well, let's do it now. You know, Muchi's axes look a bit more like morning stars when he swings them. Can drop high potions. That's pretty cool, I guess. Just continuously climbing this tower. Sorcerer and Ogrerouge? Is that what they were called? I missed it. Ogreru Mage? Oh. It's the same as the Helgarus, just now they're mages. At least the enemies in here are all incredibly easy. Okay, north or south? Let's go north first. Sandworms. In the top of a stone tower? Why? The mages I get. But sandworms? It's not a very appropriate enemy. Also, I noticed this place uses the same backdrop as the Tower of Owen. You know, this is the second game in a row I've played where the boss of a tower was a Medusa. Okay, let's see what's in these. Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm, Phoenix Down. Okay, is that a Thunder Spear? I think so. Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm. So, 2 suits of Dragon Mail and 2 Dragon Helms, as well as a Thunder Spear. And down here... Catoblepis. Is it the first Catoblepis in the series? Also, I have no idea how to pronounce it. But they're not hard. Anyway, another Thunder Spear, Phoenix Down, another Dragon Helm, and a Thunder Spear, Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm. Okay, so how much of each does that give us now? It gives us 4 Dragon Helms, 3 Thunder Spears, and 3 Dragon Mails. I think there might be more treasure in this dungeon. We need to look for it. I think now we had to go all the way back down to the bottom. Now let's just save myself some time and use an auto shroom. Then we just re-enter from the bottom. So I finished watching Sonic Sat AM. It is really disappointing that the series was cancelled after the second season. What the... the stairs aren't working. Okay, this is weird. So, is that everything in this dungeon? I'm still missing some stuff though. I thought I would get a full set. I'm missing one Dragon Mail and one Thunder Spear. That's so weird. Well, let me take another look around. Maybe I missed something. Oh! Prince Alice. Here, please take this with you. Obtain Dragon Mail. Okay. The king has changed so suddenly. Please, my lord, you must make him come to his senses. Okay, I just had to talk to everybody again now that Alice is with us. Okay, but I'm still short one Thunder Spear. I'm gonna keep looking, and if I can't find a fourth one, I'll just buy it. Prince Alice, you are safe. I have escaped the castle so I could give this to you. Obtained Wind Spear. Okay, so it gave me 3 Thunder Spears and 1 Wind Spear? Really? Come on. I was hoping the whole set would be matching. Just because I'm like that. What about you? You're the third old man that mentioned him before. Oh, it's Prince Alice! Shh, I've been banished from the castle. Keep your voice down. My apologies. Oh. Okay, nothing but dialogue options. I guess now is the time to start changing everybody into Dragoons. This is gonna be painful. Dragoon. Hopefully it won't cost too much CP to do all of this. I mean, I have tons. Okay, the Wind Spear is actually stronger. Now, if I recall correctly, Jump, the Dragoon's jump ability, isn't affected by the row they're in. So I can put them all in the back row to increase their survivability. Look at that awesome Dragoon sprite. I'm hitting select and you don't even see anything happening. Okay, well that's it, I think. That's the most I can prepare. I don't remember if dual wielding affects jump at all. I honestly cannot recall, but I'm gonna give it a shot with just 1 spear per character. I'm gonna save my money, you know, not buy 4 more spears. Now, let's see if this works. Should just be able to go right into the castle with Alice with me. Oh, it's Prince Alice! Step aside and let me through. I can't, sire. You've been branded an exile by the king. What? The king wants to let them through? That is correct. My apologies, sire. You may go through now. Huh, okay. Seems suspicious. Please rest here for the night. Your audience with the king is scheduled for tomorrow. Have a good night. Yeah, this is all controlled, by the way. I'm not in control of this. It's moving on its own. Are you asleep? No, not yet. I can't help but wonder, what has happened to my father? Why would he expel his own son? I noticed it was Doug talking. I just hit select repeatedly. I had no idea which character it landed on. And it's so weird that it landed on Doug, because his DS equivalent is Ark. And Ark actually kind of has a friendship with Alice. That's pure happenstance. I mean, there's a 1 in 4 chance of it happening. Do you think he doesn't love me anymore? Sire, no parent would ever lose their love for their children. Your father must have had a good reason for doing this. These characters clearly are not familiar with Medusa from Soul Eater. I guess you're right. Don't worry, I'm sure the king will explain everything come tomorrow. I've got a bad feeling about this. King Gorn attacks with a knife. It is time for you to die, sweet prince. Father, what are you doing? Gigameth, the king's aide. Yes, what are you doing? Why did you stop? Kill him now! Stab. And the king stabs himself. Yep. Father, I will not be controlled. How? How did you break my spell? I would rather die than hurt my son. Your plans are foiled. Oh, bother. Well, have it your way. I'll just kill you both instead. You're not killing anyone tonight. What? How foolish of you to challenge me. I'll wipe the floor with your corpses. Gigameth attacked, and became Garuda. Yeah, so not much of a surprise there. I probably should have rested at the end. God damn it. I always forget some crucial thing. But hopefully it won't matter too much, because I got a team of all Dragoons, all of whom are decked out, and all of whom are going to jump on your ass. Now, the reason why you had to change all of your characters into Dragoons for this fight is just because this thing's attacks are really powerful and hit the whole party. So, making them all jump is the only way to, dodge it as often as you can. Okay, some of them are missing. I'm wondering if it was a bad idea to keep them in the back row. I mean, it's attacking with magic anyway. I don't think magic is affected by rows. Oh well, if I die, I die. That'll be my first TPK. Yep, see? Thunder missed everybody. The fight is designed so that Garuda has a pretty good chance of going last. So it'll only hit you half the time. Speaking of only hitting half the time, come on! Fine. Let me move everybody to the front. I can take one hit of thunder. Except for J. Bowie. Well, this got screwed up, didn't it? Well, Melfi, it looks like you're the only one left. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Yep, so let's try that again and not suck. Okay, let's try this again. Everyone's at full health, everyone's in the front row. I mean, as long as you do what the game expects you to do, turn everybody into Dragoons and just jump, you're supposed to be able to defeat this thing. Just, I screwed up big time, putting everybody in the back row and didn't even start with full health. Okay, they're still missing. So maybe the rows had nothing to do with it. Maybe it's just that they're all job level 1. Maybe that's it. Why do they all keep missing? God. Okay, this isn't going at all like it did every other time I played this game. All 4 of them missed. What am I doing wrong? Oh, J. Bowie's dead again. I mean, each time I hit, I do tons of damage. But I miss a lot, too. Like that. Come on. And Garuda does skip every other turn. So as long as everything goes exactly as planned, you're guaranteed to never get hit, but things aren't going as planned for some reason. I don't have any shields, do I? Do I have any shields stored anywhere? Where's the guy with the fat chocobo? Now I'm half tempted to buy 4 more spears, but it will take all of my money to do so, and I might not even do anything. I'm not worried about the amount of damage I'm doing, I'm worried about actually being able to freaking hit it. I don't think there's any spell in this game that increases accuracy. What is my current accuracy anyway? 87%. That's a decent enough accuracy. Okay, well, Dragoons can equip the heroic shield, but that's the only shield I have. The only one. It'll improve J. Bowie's survivability a teeny bit, I think. I don't know if it affects magic defense or anything, but we'll just have to see. If I can't beat the Garuda this time, I might actually have to put the Garuda boss on hold until next episode. Until after maybe I've done a bit of grinding, maybe buy more spears, or just get my job level up. Who knows? Third time's a charm. Maybe this time I won't miss as much. Everybody jump. Jump, jump. Dragoon's jumping. Okay, that hit. That hit. Miss. Miss. Still. Yeah, I kind of already proved that being in the back row doesn't affect Jump's accuracy at all. Being in the front actually seemed to make it worse. But even though I am perpetually missing for some reason, as long as Garuda always goes last on the turns where it uses Thunder, then I should never get hit. Oh, never mind, okay. Why am I missing so much? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm actually going to make Doug and J. Bowie not jump this turn and use high potions on themselves. See, it went first that turn, so there was nothing I could do. Okay, so I had to look it up. Turns out being in the back row does, for some reason, affect the accuracy of Jump. So being in the front row is somewhat beneficial. There's still nothing I can do about Garuda sometimes going first. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll load my second save, go get some shields, and do all of this over again, off-screen. Okay. I wish I could get some lightning-resistant equipment, but that hasn't become available for a while. Oh hey, 3/4 of them actually hit. Whoops, wrong button. Hit. Miss. Hit. Miss. Okay. So I do appear to be hitting a teeny bit more often. Also, I found out the reason that Garuda is so weak to Jump is just because, for one thing, Jump does triple damage, and all of the Dragoon's weapons are air elemental, which flying enemies are weak to. Huh, again, most of them hit. Maybe I'll actually be able to defeat this thing this time. Because, can you imagine trying to fight this thing without using this strategy? This is one of the toughest bosses in the entire game, even with the strategy that it wants you to use. Also, I love how I keep getting 666. It's so weird. 3/4 of them hit again. And we're consistently dodging the thunder spell. Most of the time. Oh. There. He's dead. God. 61 capacity. That'll be helpful for when I change everybody back. Oh, God. Father. Alice, my son. Gigameth put a son on me. A spell on me, God. Give me a minute while I smack myself. My senses are now, circulating. He had been controlling me for far too long. I was afraid you would never forgive me for what I had done to you, but you came back. That is what gave me enough strength to break free. Alice, the kingdom is yours now. Stop the war and bring peace back to its people. I'm counting on you, my son. Father, don't go. I love you, Alice. This isn't as sad as you think it is. Come on. We barely knew these characters. Prince Alice, thank you, Doug. If it were not for you, I would have hated my father forever. No, sire, you would never stop loving your father. I would take my father's place in the throne. That was his wish. You have my eternal thanks. You have saved my father from Gigameth. You'll make a good good king, Prince Alice. Thank you, warriors. This is a new melody. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I keep screwing everything up. Am I just under stress? Is it because I'm not waking up and getting out of bed when my alarm goes off? I don't know. I've made more mistakes in this Let's Play than in any other. Which is to be expected, considering that I haven't played this game in a really long time, and remember very little about it, but still, I didn't know this was here. And then shit like this happens, where I just find things without knowing that they're there. This is a very chaotic Let's Play. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna need to end it pretty soon. Let's see what's in here. Rusty Mail, Scholar Hat, Golem Staff, High Potion. Rusty... What's with the Rusty Mail? Mjolnir. Ice Staff, Rusty Mail. Carrying too much, Rusty Mail. What the hell is the Rusty Mail for? Is that for a job? I'll have to come back for the rest of that. What's down here? Oh, more treasure. Oh my god. And more rusty mail? What the hell? Viking helm? Viking mail? Well, I have a lot of treasure to get, but I want to make sure that nothing will happen on my way out of the castle. I want to be able to do things between episodes, so let me take care of all that real quick. Odd place for the throne room. It's the warriors of the light, the ones that saved Saronia. You have our deepest gratitude. Uh-huh. There is a secret passage to the treasure room on the first floor of this tower. Yeah, I found it already. Helped myself. Please listen to my song. Does every bard in the world do this? Beneath the sea, under the waves that mourn, is the temple sundered by the gods' scorn. South of Saronia, between the two horns. Got it. Another song. With a timber? Is that how it said? With the timber reaching the world of dream, Noah's loot lies in the silence extreme, in the temple of time, as it would seem. Okay. I must not let my father down. Not only must I bring priests to Saronia, but the whole world as well. There is much work to do, and there will be time to mourn later. Your Majesty, please feel free to take anything in Saronia that may help you on your journey. Anything, you say? Yeah, so all the guards basically have the same generic words of gratitude. You know, that is one tall tower, and looks much thinner from the outside, doesn't it? Hello, what are you doing? There is a secret chamber in this castle, 2 steps from the upper east corner of the Mage's Room. Mage's Room? Is this the Mage's Room? We are the Saronian engineers. Nope. We've unearthed and restored a flying ship from ancient ruins. It's called the Nautilus, and it's yours to take. Let's go, guys. Huh? Where did everyone go? You're not the quickest jewel in the shed, are you? That analogy made no sense. We moored the ship outside the castle. Remember, it's called the Nautilus. Its engine is powerful enough to take you through the wind that protects the Dog Continent. Receive the Nautilus. And there's more to it than just speed, I think. How do you like the Nautilus? It's quite extraordinary, wouldn't you agree? And they're also the same thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's more to it than it just being fast. Yeah, this must be the Mage's Room. Before he died, the great Magus Noah gave fragments of his own power to his 3 apprentices. Zonde, we've heard his name before, Doga, and Une. The only ones who are capable of creating an earthquake of that magnitude are the 3 wizards of the Dog Continent. The Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you past the wind that guards Dog, through the arrow-shaped promontory. Warriors of the light, you must now head to the Dog Continent. I was told... Yep, secret passage. With more stuff I'm not going to be able to carry. See that guy over there? That unique sprite? Yeah, we're not going to be meeting him for a bit. You cannot beyond here. You cannot go beyond here. However, it's said that a long time ago the path led to the catacombs. Phoenix down, and Phoenix down. Okay, well, we'll find a way in there eventually. Here it is. The Nautilus. Look how fast this is. God damn. Still can't go over mountains though. And it can't land in the sea. Okay. So right now it's just an airship. It'll still be a while before we have the freedom that I expect to have. But now all the shops should be open. I'm gonna explore those. The library should be open. I'll show that off next episode. So until then, I have to end this video here. And at least I can land the airship anywhere I want now. So that's good. Except in forests. That's a permanent thing in the series. You can never land airships in forests. Thank you all so very much for watching, even though I know it was kind of tedious toward the end. But if you liked this episode anyway, leave a like. Every like means a lot to me, because I'm still just starting out. If you want to be notified when I upload more videos, subscribe and you will. And if you want to support me on Patreon, there'll be an end card at the end of the video and a link in the description below. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Yes! Yes! Oh god. I have to wink back and forth in order to walk straight.